Secret Habits of Women. There was a lot of this. Cyberstalk, checking your ex's socials. Cyberstalking their ex-boyfriends, even though they don't like them anymore. Do men do this? This is my question. Do men cyberstalk their ex-girlfriends? I would love to know. Welcome to this week's Just Another Group Chat. We have the lovely Hannah.
Hi.
And the lovely Laura.
Hello.
We are having a bit of a fun / slightly, some of them are slightly disgusting conversation today on the secret habits of women.
Yep. Not a secret for much longer.
I thought this would be a little bit more sex based, or like, but it's really not.
No.
Some of it's just pure vile.
Yeah, we are vile creatures.
So yeah, if you want to be put off women for life, continue listening. And also, sorry to all the women.
Yeah, we're out in everybody.
We're out in everybody's secrets.
Honesty is the
However,
best policy. Let's get it all out.
Yeah, however, we think this would be funny, and I think you'll be able to relate. And yeah, we think it'll be a good laugh.
And if not, we'll probably get cancelled. So
Yeah.
If you can't relate, you're lying.
yeah,
Simple as that.
that's true.
We're like a fringe crew now.
Yeah.
All three of
Yeah,
us.
mine's
go
getting
fringe.
right on my tits.
Oh no!
Feel like-
Literally.
It's getting, yeah, it's that long. It's getting on my tits. It's getting stuck in my lashes.
Oh no.
Anyway, sorry.
Secret habits of women. So I put this out on my Instagram. I got some really funny ones back, but the one that sticks out the most, that really made us laugh, actually, probably because I do it as well. And women out there, let us know if you do this or if you do any of these things. Do you know when you're having a shower and your hair sometimes just gets a bit like moldy?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you'll get a hair and it'll be like on your boob or somewhere, or like on your leg, and you'll get the hair.
Yeah.
It's maybe a long one. And you're like, okay, what do I do with this now? Some people paste it on the shower wall, right?
Why?
Paste it on the wall
Sorry?
and leave it there. And then when they're finished having the shower, they'll take the hair and put it in the bin.
Why?
Right.
But there's sense in this. We're being considerate because we don't want to plug. We're being considerate because we don't want to plug the drain.
Have you not just got one of those little things? Though,
Yeah, but you still have to clean it out.
Yeah. I just like wait. It just all gathers at the bottom, and then I just pick it out in one go.
After every shower.
Yeah.
So you just gather
Except
it.
for
And
today,
then,
so don't go into my flat today because there's hair everywhere.
so yeah, so this is one of the things. So there's another girl who kind of gathers her hair and like twizzles it around her hands. We'll ask this in the office. She twizzles it around her hands and like pulls it all out almost, rolls it into a little ball, and then puts it on the side of the puts it on the side for when she's finished her shower. She wraps it in toilet roll and puts it in the bin.
The fuck is going on?
What?
Laura, what do you do with your hairs in the shower?
Mine, bizarrely, gather in the crack of my arse.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
This does
100%.
So when you go for a shit, when you've just washed your hair, and you're like, the fucking hair, what if I,
Why is me shit got a wig on?
Yeah. And it's literally from washing your hair. So in order to paste them to the wall, I'd have to
Pull them out your arse.
pull them out
Oh,
my
well,
arse.
I pull them out my ass as I go.
So a secret habits of women, one of the things that we do is we pull hairs out of our arse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
In
you
the
know
shower.
what? If you haven't like trimmed for a while, because I have bum hair, because I think that's...
Well, yeah, because you're a human being.
Well, yeah. And like if I've left it for a bit and it might be like a little bit longer than usual, sometimes I accidentally pull some of my bum
Oh,
hair.
it's the worst. It's the worst. And you're like, oh, you fucker. That's not a head
You're like,
hair,
oh,
that's a bum
that's
hair.
attached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that issue.
Do you not?
No,
You don't
I've
have hairy bum?
I've had laser hair removal.
Oh, yeah, you have, haven't you?
Oh, you
I can't
fucking-
deal with hairy bums,
You
sorry.
bougie
Yeah.
bastard.
Mine's like Grizzly Adams sometimes, especially during the winter.
Mine's like the Jackson 5. It's just
Yeah.
Just there. Oh, wow.
Actually, yeah.
But yeah, somebody else did comment that they pull their hairs out their bum.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Because they gather in there.
Yeah. And like between your legs, like between your thighs and
Yes.
stuff, they all kind of like just congregate.
How often does this happen?
every time I wash my hair.
No.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if I'm wearing my hair up, I won't brush it
Yeah, same.
in between washes.
Yeah,
I brush it to blow dry it.
same.
And
is
then I
brilliant.
just rag it on top of my head. So when you think, if you lose 3 or 4 hairs a day when you brush your hair, all of mine stay in
in
my
the
head
shower.
and they come out in the shower and
Yeah.
gather in my arse.
And then they just come, obviously, when you're rinsing your hair and stuff, they just like ski down your back, don't they?
Skiddy.
Yeah,
Straight
they're
into
like
your
that.
crap.
Woo!
It's like a... Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Do you know? And
Interesting.
also because I don't do the considerate thing with my hair in the shower, I have in my toothbrush holder on the sink, I have a crochet hook, which I use to clean the drain. Because I'm a very hairy girl.
That's a really good idea, though.
Mate.
Yeah.
All right.
Because sometimes if it all gathers and you try to pull it out the plug, you get like all the...
Can you imagine Chris's face the first time he saw it? You know when you see a German Shepherd with one ear up and one ear down and they look really confused? He was like, what's this? He's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. That's for that. Trimming your pubes.
Did it this morning.
What did you do? How did you do it?
I sat on the toilet.
Okay. Like
Sat on the toilet, legs up, yeah. And sometimes I put a little bit of toilet roll like on the rim so that I don't get loads of pubes on the rim.
Right.
Just because it's easy to clean up. Do you know what I mean?
Again, I don't have this issue, but
Well, yeah. Because it was particularly bad. Like I've left it a good few weeks. So like I use dog shaving like scissors.
dog.
Well, no, they're
Like
just
like a fucking razor.
they're just like hairdressing scissors.
Oh, right,
but-
actual scissors. When you said dog shaving, I thought
No,
you were getting...
way a lot quicker. Yeah, and then I just but they were so long that when the hairdressers like get the hair between the fingers and then cut across.
Oh, yeah, mine have been like that before.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Because mine are really straight as
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But then when you're trying to do the bum on the toilet, sometimes I have to put like one leg up on the sink
Yeah.
to get a good purchase on.
Trying to do the bum.
Yeah,
Purchase.
show the bum. It's really hard.
I just really struggle with that. I've really struggled. I've been a waxer for a long time. 'cause
Well,
I just...
if I had the disposable income that I could.
No. What I did was I bought myself a wax pot and I'd just do it myself.
Interesting.
Oh, definitely worth it.
Is it?
Oh, 100%. For years and years and years. Like I've never ever
How
had to
do you
do
get the
anything else.
angles?
Oh, you'd get the angles.
Do you?
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh,
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
angles.
Yeah,
See,
yeah. You
this
get
is
the angles.
why Chris does mine.
I knew you were going to say
Mad.
that.
Absolutely
I knew.
mad.
He waxes your vagina.
No, he doesn't wax it. He like uses his like shaver thing.
Trimmer.
Yeah, well, it's
He
a brand
uses-
name, but I don't know whether I would say it or not.
Comes
Yeah,
with
it's like,
Not sponsored.
oh, okay. So yeah, Manscaped.
So he gets his beard trimmer.
Well, no, it's 4 balls.
Yeah.
It's 4 balls.
Yeah.
Specifically for below the belt grooming.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Because my theory is, I don't look at it. I don't care what
he
it looks
looks at
like. He's the
Yeah,
one who's
it's
got
a
to look
feeling
at
thing
it.
for me.
So
Yeah, it's a feeling thing for me. But I need to know logistics. So where are you in situ here? Like, are you sitting on the loo? Are you spread on the bed? Like,
Oh, for the
does he-
waxing?
No, for
Oh, for Laura.
yeah. Does he have like a light?
on the it's not like it's not a minor, you know. It's
Well,
not like a
it's
fucking
no. I
cave.
know he's not going in. I just mean, if you want to get that sort of even, close kind of trim.
How does he? What position are you in?
Just,
Well, just like
do you
mid-
do you do happy baby?
Happy baby.
you grab both your feet.
Oh no, just like as you would if you went for a wax.
And what do you like talk about?
Do you do
Like,
the on all fours?
What's for tea?
right?
On all fours and stick your bum in the air so we can
No,
get
oh
round everywhere?
no. I don't. He's not.
That's
putting
what
it next
happens.
to me.
Men. That's what happens during waxes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you go to a salon for a wax, they make you sit on all fours and they get
Drop your back.
Yeah, drop your back. Sit on all fours and drop your back.
And if you need a pump, it's a very scary time.
It is a scary time.
Scary old time.
But no, I just lie on my back.
Right.
Yeah, I'd recommend it.
I mean, I don't think Milo will be able to hold the trimmer, but
Dealing with ingrown hairs.
oh my god,
It's the best ever.
So where do you get ingrown hairs?
pubes,
Where do I not?
legs.
Legs.
Inside of my legs. Yeah.
Inside your legs. And what do you do? How do you deal with them?
Go at them like the clappers with the
Literally.
tweezers. Sometimes I get
Tweezers.
like a needle.
I've got an
sewing
ingrown hair
needle.
needle. I don't really need it anymore, but I used to love that shit. And it's got like a little hook on the end and you can
To just flick them out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
the best.
It's just,
So
do you know what? I
satisfying.
like it when they're a bit angry and they've got a bit of a yellow head on the top.
Yes.
And it's like 2 in 1. So you pop the spot and then the hair like kind of comes out. Or when it's like really curly. Oh my God.
It's the best.
But the worst thing
we
is
did
I-
warn you this would be minging. This
Yeah.
is just very tame actually.
Yeah, but
where
there's
we're
going to be
getting to.
loads of women, maybe even some blokes who would nod along going, yep, I absolutely do
Yeah,
that.
they will, yeah.
Don't be embarrassed,
To-
guys.
but I love
you
doing
found your
it.
people.
To other people as well. Like
Oh,
Chris will
yeah,
text
yeah.
me and say, I've got a cork of an ingrown hair on the back of my neck. And I'm like, yes, when I get in
Really?
tonight. Oh, yes, my friend.
Yeah,
We
men
do
get
pluck
them
hairs from everywhere, don't we?
Yeah, yeah.
So not just ingrown hairs, but we pluck hairs.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
there's a few people that did mention plucking hairs from chins,
Chin, yeah.
I epilate mine.
and plucking hairs from boobs.
Oh.
So I've never had
never
this.
I have.
But there's a lot of people get nipple hair.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, there you go. It's really common.
Wow.
I know.
First time I
That's
found
good.
one, nearly ended it all. I was like, nah, what part of grown old is this? But you know how when you grow
I know a
old,
lot of people who've had them since they were younger as well. Like, it's just
oh
been-
no, mine
But
was like a 30s thing.
So I know when I was about 16, we were getting changed in front of my friends, and she had full, like, pube style, thick, like, nipple hair.
Yeah,
Like, there was
yeah.
quite a bit. And I was
not
like,
like that.
so shook because I just didn't never.
Yeah.
No,
I
mine's
don't
just
have
like
hair,
an
hairy
odd,
boobs.
wiry, bit like bum hair.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, just the odd wiry.
Yeah, just the
a
odd,
thick
like,
one.
not quite pube,
Yeah.
but like, yeah,
A little bit sturdier than head hair.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So tweezing the chin.
I don't have, well, I think I probably do have some, but I try not to look because,
I'm trying.
because
I don't
it just-
have them
it
yet.
gets worse and worse.
People
doesn't
tell
it?
us that they'll come, but I don't have them.
They will.
I think it's a.
I epilate mine.
Yeah. Yeah. There's, I mean, and obviously I treat a lot of patients in the client, and there's a lot that do have.
I think it's
Not
fairly
nothing
normal
to be ashamed
to
of.
be honest. Nah, fuck it.
Yeah, so we tweezer a lot of things. Cutting our toenails. Now, don't know about you guys, but for me, this is something that you don't do in front of somebody else.
Oh, I do.
Well, I think that's
You cut you cut your toenails. So there was a few people that said cut toenails. Then there was one. This is where we get a bit vile. Who said, actually, she said that she does this with her partner, which I find even more bizarre. But I can imagine some people do this by themselves. She called it cleaning toe cheese.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I know what you mean. But she does it with her partner, like they'll clean each other's.
No.
I know, yeah.
You've got to get like the stuff out of your under your toenails, just
So,
like
yeah,
you do your fingernails.
That's what she calls it,
yeah,
toe
yeah,
cheese.
yeah. I mean,
which is like,
toe cheese is absolutely vile. Whoever you are,
What
So-
have you got
that needs
under
a
your
rebrand.
toenails?
do you not have anything under your toenails, Laura?
No.
Ever?
Eh?
No.
How do you not?
Well, because
Well, like sweating dead skin, and your toes are in your shoes and in your socks all day long.
I've got very, very, very tiny toes. So maybe I just don't have anything.
Do you not have long, maybe it's if you don't have long enough toenails?
No, I don't.
Oh, are they very,
See,
very thin?
they're like me fingernail beds, so
Thin.
they're very
Right.
shallow.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, people who don't have thin toenails
Yeah.
have to clean their toes.
Toe cheese.
Oh, I mean, that's gross.
It's a horrible name, isn't it?
But I wouldn't do it to somebody else. That's
Absolutely not.
That's for me
I
and
swear
only
to
me.
God, I would rather do anything than that.
yeah.
That's
It's disgusting. But yeah, cutting our toenails. So I cut my toenails in private.
Yeah.
Like, it's out the house. I cut my toenails.
Oh wow, really? Oh, right.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh, nah.
It's just part of like a grooming thing. Like if I go in the bath or whatever.
Oh, I've got a 2-year-old, man.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. Baths aren't a thing for you.
Don't mind, I haven't got time for that. Just sticking with the like toilets and hygiene and stuff. Have you ever made, we're going on to periods and stuff now, a toilet paper pad?
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
And
So-
if you say you haven't, you're lying.
So I'll explain this. One of my friends, I was on a makeup job once. And basically it was TV. It was a long day. She came back from the toilet and she said, oh, for God's sake, I'm going to have to make a shape, 2 minutes. And I was like, what? So she went to the toilet, she came back. I said, what's the matter? She said, I've made a shape. I said, you've done what? She says, you know when you get the toilet paper and you wrap it round and you put it in your pants? She says, because I've just come on, but we're here for another 14 hours and I haven't got any pads. I said, oh, I'll get you a, sorry, I've just said her name. I'll get you she'll not care actually. Yeah. I'll get you a pad or something. She's like, no, I've got a shape.
Yeah.
And I was like, why'd you call it a shape? I knew what she meant. She says, because when you finish, it takes the shape of your vagina.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It really does.
It like
really
kind of
does.
like goes up a little bit in the middle.
Like it takes the shape of your vagina. So
Yeah.
what it is you get the toilet roll and you think, shit, I've come on. I'm out. I'm this, I'm that. I don't have anything with this.
Yeah.
So you wrap the toilet paper. Some people wrap it around their pants. That's, I know, news.
Like built-in wings. I wouldn't do that.
I know, yeah.
No.
So you wrap it around,
Yeah.
stick it in your pants.
Everyone's done that.
Everyone's done that. Toilet paper pad.
Yeah.
Or a shape.
And it's like really crap when you come to remove it once you've finally like got some products and it's gone all bitty.
Yeah.
And there's like
it's
toilet
like
paper
bits.
all around you. And
It's
you're like,
horrible,
I
isn't
clean
it?
myself
It's like straight in the shower.
like a
Pick
toddler.
them out. Oh, it's all right.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's
And do you know what?
horrible.
I've got like emergency pads and tampons everywhere now.
Yeah.
Like I've got them in the car. I've got because I just hate the shape.
Yeah.
It's
It's not.
toilet
It's
paper
not.
pad.
It doesn't feel great, does it?
No.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
How often do you wash your bra?
Not often enough.
Nope.
I don't know if men know this.
Like,
Do they think we wear a clean one every day?
I don't know.
Because I don't.
I think the one I've got on, I've probably had on for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Same.
I'll do a sniff test now and again.
Yeah, that's what you've got to do.
If I've had a particularly sweaty day or something, I'm like, that's fine. It's all right.
But boob sweat smells different.
It does, yeah. It's not like odorous.
No. It's got
like-
a very
Do you know what
pheromone
it's like?
smell.
It's like when you haven't washed your hair for a few days, the smell of a scalp.
No. Do you
Yeah.
think?
Well, not a
Yeah.
few days, maybe one day.
The smell of a scalp.
Yeah.
And when you're smelling scalp.
Do you know why? Do you
Well,
know
like,
why I
itch
think
my
it
head
is?
and then I'll sniff my
Because
finger.
it's hot.
It's all coming out now. She's itching her head and sniffing her fingers.
We've just had this conversation. There is nothing on your body that you itch and then don't smell your fingers.
Fact. Absolute
I
fact.
swear to God, I've never itched my head and then smelled my fingers in my life.
Shut
You
up,
are
man.
missing out.
I swear.
You really
I
are.
swear to God, I haven't.
How do you know what your hair smells like?
Yeah.
I do this.
Scalp.
I don't think people are smelling me scalp.
Well,
You'd be
some people might
surprised.
be. What if like,
What if you spoon
I'm
it? If
worried.
someone's spooning you?
what
and
if
they're
like the little ones like, I
Does
don't
my
know, on your
scalp smell
shoulders
different
or
to me
something?
hair?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Smell me scalp check, it's all right.
You smell your
Trying
scalp?
to, I cannot move. I'm still, otherwise I
That's
would.
weird. It's not weird. Everybody probably does it.
Yeah.
Don't know. Not me, but it's news to me.
You should start doing it.
No, I'm good. I'm a bit worried. So we don't wash our bras
Yeah.
very
never.
often.
They're too expensive, and the more you
Yeah,
wash them,
the more rubbish they become.
Yeah, the less life they have.
Yeah,
Very true.
Yeah,
taking your bra off. So it's not a secret.
it's not a secret. It's just the best thing in the world,
It is the best
It's
feeling.
the best feeling.
unless you're on your period and the soul.
Yeah, that's true.
Mine don't get so.
Mine do.
Taking our bras off. It's not a secret habit, but is the best habit that we have.
Yeah.
Removing the bra at the end of the day,
Straight, like as soon as I get in.
like literally through the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to be fancy free.
Yeah, it's nice. Just want to be like out there, don't you? Smelling clothes in general. There was a few people come back with smelling clothes or
Sniff test.
smelling partners' clothes. Just because they miss them.
Yeah, I could understand that. I think I
Yeah.
can understand that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You like the
absolutely.
smell of your person, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unless
Just like give it a little sniff.
give it a little.
Yeah.
Get those, like pheromones.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then the sniff test. What's the sniff test?
No, well, does it need washing on
Armpits.
that?
I just smell the armpits
Yeah.
So you sniff your armpits of your clothes.
of me
Yeah.
tops. Yeah, sometimes I'm really, really putting myself out there. Sometimes I'll just sniff the crotch of my jeans.
Yeah, you're going to say that.
Same.
To be fair, I don't think any girls are out there that haven't done that.
Because there's nothing worse than
I-
newly washed jeans.
I normally do that if I'm unsure whether they've been like, I won't sniff the crotch, but I'll sniff the clothes if I'm like, has it been washed or has it not been washed?
Yeah.
Because sometimes my washing pile turns into a absolute monstrosity, and I'm like, that needs ironing, or this needs washing, or this needs this, and it just becomes one big mess.
Yeah,
It's a 2-year-old thing again.
yeah. I wish I could say the same. Mine is just.
Yeah,
Do you ever
same.
take stuff out of the washing basket if you really want to wear it?
Yes.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously not things like pants and that, but like tops and stuff.
When I was younger, I did that quite a bit because I would go out on a Friday night and then a Saturday night. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, I like that dress, I'm just going to wear it again.
Yeah.
Wear it again.
Because once you get back into wherever you've been, the smell is just the same anyway.
Yeah,
It just smells
exactly.
well,
Exactly.
yeah.
Nightclub.
Less so when the smoking ban and that came in. But
Yeah. Oh, God, do you remember back in the day?
When your clothes used to
You'd
stink.
wake up and your clothes and your hair
yeah,
and you just smell
everything
like pure fags.
was just stinking. And you'd have like tab burns in your clothes and stuff.
And for anyone who's listening that remembers this, when we first went out on the first few nights out to bars and pubs, when you went in and everything smelled like farts.
yeah. Fart and sweat.
Farts and sweat. It's all of a sudden like,
Tabs covered a lot of sins.
oh,
it did, yeah.
absolutely. You walk into the bar and you'd be like, this place reeks because you couldn't smoke in there anymore.
Yeah. I still prefer the non-smoking in the inside though. I don't like
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Do we wear matching underwear?
No.
Never.
Well, all my underwear is black, so technically.
Yeah.
But not really.
So
No,
I have a habit of like, because I like nice underwear. So most of my underwear that I do wear is like nice underwear. It just makes us feel good during the day.
Yeah.
I do have a few granny pants.
My underwear looks like scaffolding. So
They're just like really, really comfy. Really comfy. M&S do them, and they're like almost a bit silky. But they're comfy and they're big.
Loads of people talk about M&S underwear.
The M&S underwear is the best.
Is that the Rosie Huntley and Whiteley range?
So I've got some of them. They're not very comfortable.
Oh, okay.
They're nice to look at, but they're not very comfortable. But the pants, specifically underwear pants. And when I say pants for any Americans, because we do have some Americans listen,
Yeah.
we mean underwear.
Knickers.
Knickers.
yeah.
Yeah. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. And they do them in multi-packs.
I like not exclusively, but pretty much only wear like giant pants,
I do.
So this is a question.
like high-waisted ones.
I was just going to say, do you wear high-waisted, do you wear briefs, or do you wear thong?
I wear high-waisted.
High-waisted.
So these are my comfy pants, the high-waisted
Yeah.
pants.
No, they're my everyday pants.
Are they?
And once I was getting acquainted with someone, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like,
Bridget Jones.
"Yeah, proper."
Oh, Chris
And I
says that
was
on
like-
the daily.
I was like, "Yeah, but with a nice balconette bra, I think it's really
it's nice.
sexy.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
is,
a Marilyn
yeah.
Monroe type vibe."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah,
It is, yeah, that's true.
off."
Yeah. Yeah. So what was he griefing you?
Yeah,
Dick.
yeah.
Rude.
That's terrible. So you just said there's nothing that you haven't smelled or something.
Yeah, nothing, no part of my body that I scratch and then don't smell my fingers.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not that person.
I feel like it's just a bit of a check-in, isn't it?
It's like, oh yeah.
Like if you scratch an armpit
I
then-
genuinely wouldn't.
and
no.
then sniff it to see if you smell.
I would sniff my armpit directly.
Yeah, but if you've got an itch, it's like a 2-in-1, isn't it? It's been efficient, Kim.
Yeah. It's multitasking.
No.
Not for me, but I mean, there's plenty of people out there that would.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the next one is quite interesting, I find. Smelling your own farts
Yeah.
came up.
Everyone likes the smell of their own brand.
Their own brand. So I did a little bit of research on this just because I thought it was interesting.
You sitting last night farting.
No. A little bit of research. I did some research, and apparently 94% of women, and 92% of men admit to getting a strange satisfaction out of smelling their own farts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So women prefer it to men.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
just more truthful.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
no,
more truth.
yeah.
Oh, this probably smell better.
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah.
So did you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do women do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do men do that?
Yeah.
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 100%.
It's weird that we're talking about these things.
I
isn't it?
don't like other people's, but I like mine.
Really.
Yeah.
You actually like them.
I mean, I wouldn't say like, I actively would be like, oh, I had a fart last night. It was really
Well, I was trying to
nice.
figure out like why do people do that, and
I mean, I feel like it's quite a passive thing, really, because if you're lying there and you have a little toot, you're kind of basking in the ambience, aren't you? So it's like, unless you were to get up and move,
Yeah,
you're
gonna have
going
to
to still
smell
be
it.
breathing,
Bask
so
in
you
that.
will smell it.
I can identify whether a fart belongs to Chris or not.
can you? You know his own smell.
You know, like if you're driving somewhere in the car and you go, "Have you farted?" and he's like, "No, like, it must be the smell of whatever," and I'm like, "You're a fucking liar. That's
Yeah.
you.
No.
I can tell that's come out of you."
That's love, that.
That is,
True. True. Unadulterated love.
Have you ever shaved your big toe?
Yeah, every time. Every
There
time
was
I
a
shave
lot
my
of this,
legs.
There was a lot of, I shaved my big toe, getting rid of hairs on big toes. So, interestingly, when I had my laser hair removal, right, she switched the head, and at the end of my very first session, without speaking to us, without saying anything, she got me foot, started fucking, and it fucking burns, right? So she switched the head to the burny one, and I swear to God, I nearly kicked her in the face. I didn't know what she was going to do, and she fucking laser hair removal me toe.
Zapping your toe.
Zapped me toe, my big toe. And I thought, oh my God, she's laser hair removal my toe. Then she went on every fucking...
Every toe?
By the time I got my little toe, I was like, I'm going to kick her. I'm going to kick
That is
her.
hilarious.
And I was like jumping every time.
Yeah.
So yeah, apparently if you go for laser hair removal, they include your toes.
Yeah.
Well, I should fucking hope so. What's the point of being like a dolphin with hairy toes?
like a hobbit?
I know somebody that waxes the nose hair.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever done this. What she does is she gets a bit of hot wax, sticks it up, sticks a cotton bud in the wax,
Yeah.
And then rips it out.
and then rips it out.
Yeah. That's how they do it.
Yeah. Do you get rid of your nose hair?
No.
I don't, but I think maybe I should just give it a trim now and again. Then it's never sort of hanging
What about a tash?
below the level.
Epilate.
I don't really have a tash. Well, I say that I've got a bit of like a Ming the Merciless tash.
What?
It's like, is that racist? Did I tell
No.
that? All right.
No,
okay.
I'm just laughing.
The fact I had asked that question. It's like 2 little bits here.
All right.
That are
I
dark.
wax mine. I
Like
say I
just
wax them.
inside.
I just, yeah, I wax. I wax in that area anyway, in like the
Yeah.
top lip area. Just because I feel like when I first ever did it, I was like, my makeup went on so nice.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's great. I'll do that again. There's some funny ones that I just thought I would read out that came through. I go to Starbucks and I sit by myself for an hour and a half, specifically. And then I lie and say I'm going to the gym so I can have some time myself.
Ah, that's
And then
Nice.
following on from that, the same person said, then I lie about the exercises I've done and say how hard it was just to basically make sure that I'm being deceitful.
really thinking it through. Love that.
Yeah.
Backstory.
They go to Starbucks, sit for an hour and a half and then go back and say how hard the workout's been.
Yeah.
That's fun, that. I quite like that. Anybody else out there
Ultimate.
do that? Let us know.
Ultimate self-care.
Ultimate. This next one made us laugh. I pretend I haven't ate so I can have 2 teas.
Yes. Whoever you are, yes.
Have you ever done that?
No,
No.
Never.
I'm going to start.
Never.
I would just say I've had something to eat, but I want something else.
Yeah.
I actually
I don't lie about it.
I did when I was younger. I remember seeing dating someone and I'd had me tea. And actually it was more so they were like, do you want some food? And I was a bit like, I wanted him to cook for us. So I said, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah. And I thought, fuck, I'm not even that hungry.
Did you scan it all?
Oh yeah, I ate every single
Excellent.
bit. I was like, oh my God, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, some funny ones. One that I thought was quite funny. Secretly tweaking in front of your friends or learning to tweak in front of your friends.
Sorry?
Tweak?
Twerk.
Twerk. I said it twice.
I think tweaking's definitely something different. I
Secretly.
thought you meant like tweaking your nipples or something.
I know. Sitting there
Secret
just
tweaker. Secret tweaker.
Secretly
Oh my
twerking
God.
in front of your friends.
Why is it?
Why is it a secret?
How is it a
Yeah.
secret if people are saying you do it?
I mean, yeah,
Dunno.
you can't.
Dunno.
It's a pretty visible act.
I mean,
there's-
if you were doing secret Kegels, that's a different
yeah,
story.
that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We all do that.
Secret Kegels. Just explain what Kegels are.
Kegels are it's like when you really need a wee and you hold it in and you tense all the muscles, sort of like.
You're doing it right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am.
because I had to try and explain it, and it like it almost like you almost like lift. It feels like you're lifting up your vagina,
Yeah.
even though you're not. And it's
You
just,
probably are.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
probably. And it's to strengthen your inner like muscles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pelvic floor
Yeah.
helps with like baby pushing and.
Do you
incontinence
get
and stuff.
a Kegel? Do you get a Kegel? It's not a Kegel, but do you get the same thing when you have sex? If you've ever had an orgasm,
Would you? Yeah, like a little pulsating type.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
it's the same thing, but basically we do it to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just thought of a sexy secret habit.
Yeah.
If I'm in the car and I'm wearing jeans and they're a bit tight, I like maneuver the seam.
Oh, give yourself a little bit of air.
Somebody else, do you not do it?
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I've never done it, but
Not
I
in the
might-
car, but just in general.
Yeah,
Try it
especially
now.
if you're going up. What right now?
not right now.
Wow, okay.
Especially if you're going over speed bumps.
Oh, there you go. Oh. Very tight jeans. They must be very tight.
So, yeah, or I'll just shuffle forward a bit so the crotch kind of like goes. If I haven't had
Really
time for
getting all
me,
the secrets
me
out.
morning masturbation.
Oh, there you go.
It's good for you.
We'll come on to sexy ones in a minute. This one I thought was actually quite hilarious because I relate, and she just put fire escape.
Oh,
Basically, mothers out there who might be able to relate. Anybody who's got kids actually might be able to relate. There's a routine, and I've spoken to quite a few people about this, that you tend to do to make sure there's a fire escape. So you will literally practice the fire escape on a night time when everyone's in bed and asleep and what have you. You'll go through the house and be like, right, nothing's in the way, so we can quickly escape out of this route. Or, for example, like what I do, I make sure there's a towel in the bathroom just in case I need to wet it and then like jump through fire and stuff. So there's a lot of like fire escapey kind of plans that go on in people's. It's just a habit.
Like a doomsday prepper.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that's quite a reasonable thing to do, though, to be honest.
One of the girls has a weapon in every room. Just in case of intruders.
Jesus.
It's quite funny, really. Do you sing in the car? That came up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of them was like, I sing in the car passionately about my ex-boyfriend. I was like,
Oh, wow.
I know, yeah. Like full on singing, I don't know, shout out to my ex or something.
Yeah.
Maybe not that.
I think it's quite empowering, quite therapeutic.
Yeah.
Do you sing at the top of your lungs?
Yeah. Put like
No.
defying gravity on and just proper go for
Yeah,
it.
same. Oh, yeah. Addie now, at the moment, I'm enjoying the fact that she says, Mummy, sing.
Oh.
One day she'll be like, shut up.
Well, yeah.
But right now, she asks us to sing, which is really, really cute. So, sexy ones. This podcast is sponsored by WB Core. Have you ever tried styling your brows? I mean, really tried different brow styles. Using extra strong soap brows can really give you an entire lift to the face and help open your eyes. It can help make you look more awake, fresher, and like you've had a good night's sleep. We're giving you an exclusive 20% discount off westbarncore.com. So if you use the code Secret Habits, all caps, no gaps, that'll get you 20% off. I would highly recommend the extra strong soap brows, especially if you don't want your brows to move all day. Now back to the show. Masturbate.
Is that a secret?
Well, do you know what? It is. I'm going to say it is because there are people out there and there are females out there that pretend they don't masturbate.
I wonder why that is.
Oh.
And I challenge any person now, not any person, but quite a chunk of the majority of people to go to your partner. And if you think that they are not having some alone time, you need to go and ask them again and ask them to be honest.
But why do you need to know?
Why do you need to know? But why would you need to lie?
Because some people are still embarrassed about it, Laura.
Oh, dear God.
Some people are like, I wouldn't do that.
Because it's dirty.
And some people, as per the comments on one of our last TikToks, think that if they're not involved, it's not fair.
Yeah.
There was quite a few comments on
There
one of
was,
the TikToks
yeah.
on that.
Really?
Yeah, no,
where
it's
it was like,
ridiculous.
it's like you're essentially cheating. Well, no, maybe it wasn't quite like that.
No,
but
somebody did say,
Yeah,
and it's like somebody did say that.
yeah. I just think it's like, for me, it's like a self-care, like mental,
Yeah, of course it is.
nice time with
Yeah.
yourself. Bit of, have a bit of whatever.
And we've said it before, the people that you're kind of up against when you're sleeping with somebody isn't their ex-partner, it's
Themselves?
them, it's
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, 100%.
It's probably because they know exactly what they want and they've spent time on that.
Yeah. Because if you don't spend time getting to know your body, how are you supposed to show somebody else how to do it?
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does. So,
Um,
wank everyone.
Yeah, indeed. Porn habits. Do we have porn habits? Hannah,
Yeah.
like specific porn habits. What does that mean?
Bad one.
What, like specific categories that
So
you
like
serve?
there was
Or
one
like-
person that said every time they watch porn, they've definitely got the sound on with their earphones in.
Oh my God, yes.
Is that you?
Yeah.
There you go.
No, that wasn't me.
Ah.
But there's another one of me out there.
Yeah,
That's nice. Hello.
Let's be friends.
Yeah. Both lie in the bed and put our earphones in.
Yeah. So earphones in and
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
sound for me is important.
Oh,
when
yeah,
it
you can't,
comes to-
can't
Do
watch it without the
do men
sound.
watch porn with the sound on?
Yeah.
They probably do. It's what the expectations are like
Yeah.
of women after listening to the noises that they make.
Yeah, it's a massive chunk of it for me, the sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's sound porn now.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Just sound porn. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's like,
Like
apps
erotic
and stuff.
stories.
Yeah. And there's apps.
Well, I
and,
never-
and I think you told me about one and I went on and it was like instructional.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I love a good erotic novel as much as the next person.
Well, if you like the erotic novel, this was like an instructional app. You told us about the app and then I went on and then I ended up deleting it. But it was an app and it was basically like somebody speaking as if they were like on the phone to you or something.
Yeah.
Well, I never.
It's good. It's good. Go and change it up.
Habits that women have, or secret habits of women, we fake it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Is that a secret anymore?
no.
Again.
Surely not.
I don't know if... Are there men out there or are there people out there that know when you're faking it?
There must be.
There's got to be.
There's got to be.
We're
And
not
what do
that
they
good
do
at it.
about
We
it?
don't
What
give
do
a
they do? Are they bothered about the end result? Like, do you know what I mean?
Their end result.
Maybe they're bothered about their end result.
Yeah. I feel like it's very generalised. I don't mean that because I know there's a lot of very caring and
I think a lot of them know but won't admit it to themselves.
yeah, because it's a bit of a bruise. Like
Yeah.
for me, if I was with a guy in particular and he didn't, because of the, I guess there's not as much complexity in the male orgasm as there is the female orgasm.
Yeah.
That I would probably take it a little bit hard, to be fair. Like,
What,
putting
if
all
they
my
didn't
cards
make
on
you
the
come?
table. No, if I didn't make them come.
Yeah.
Like if you
same.
swapped it round. You know
Yeah,
what I
I would
mean?
I'd be like, wow.
Like I wouldn't.
I don't know if I'd take it to heart.
I wouldn't focus on it, but I would definitely internalize it a little bit and be like, oh,
Well, what went
like
wrong
what
there?
what could I have done better?
I don't, and I wouldn't, because I know that in myself, I've been in situations where I'm like, I don't know, the reaction that should happen doesn't happen for me because I'm like in my head or whatever, or I'm stressed or.
Yeah,
So I think I
suppose.
just relate it
Yeah.
back straight to that, and I think, well, actually, they're just in the same boat, but it's
Yeah.
really fucking obvious when it doesn't work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
important to remember that perspective
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
It's like it's not actually anything
Much
to do
more
with you.
pressure
Yeah,
because it's very obvious.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
with the girl, you can continue doing other things. And what
Yeah.
have you, like if you
do your Kegels and fake it.
So yeah, we fake it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do we all fake it? I have.
yeah.
I have.
I don't think I would now.
No, me neither.
No fake 2023, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said this. You've said this already.
Yeah, not faking it.
So we're not faking it.
Nope.
Do you have any habits before oral sex?
Giving or receiving?
Both.
Well, I mean, having a little wash is nice.
Yeah.
Do you do it every time?
Even if it's just like a little wipe or something.
If you know you're going to have sex,
Oh, yeah. If you know.
if you know
Yeah,
you're going to
yeah,
have
yeah.
sex, will you give yourself a little clean just in case you're going to get oral?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you don't want to, if you've got office minge, you don't want to,
office minge.
you don't, well, you know, like,
And when you say like,
when you've been sat at a desk all day doing your kegels,
I like have to have a shower
Sitting
and
on
stuff,
your
I'm like,
crotch
yeah.
seam.
sitting on your crotch, rubbing your crotch seam.
No wonder you sniff the crotch.
I don't get anything done. You're busy rocking. No, yeah.
Yeah, but
What was
obviously
it?
if it's
Oral sex.
spontaneous, if it's spontaneous, you're not going to be like,
One moment, please.
one moment, please, while I have a quick.
I
Freshen
have been in that situation where I've like been in spontaneous sex moment and I think I can't because I knew
Just got back from the gym or
he was quite an oral person. And I was like, I'd been at work all day and stuff and I was like, I can't. So my thing was shower, get in the shower.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Do you want to have a shower? And I was just a bit like, and then you're in the shower, you do some bits
That's great,
and bobs,
yeah. And
then you're fine and you can go back out and in the bedroom or whatever it is. But I just that for me was like the first thing I was like, I can't enjoy myself or relax because I just want to have a quick wet.
Yeah.
quick freshen up.
Yeah,
I think that's fair enough. I think you know your own body and yourself, and throughout the day, if it, you know, is a like it happens or there's an opportunity to,
Yeah,
you kind of know
hormonally
if
as well,
you
it
can
can be
get
different.
away with.
because
Like,
otherwise it's a bit like, I don't know if it's the same for men, but for women, oral can be quite a difficult thing.
To give or receive.
Not to give, I don't think it's hard to give.
No.
speak for yourself. Call it a job for a reason.
I don't think so. The receiving.
You're very, very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's another sexual act where you're as vulnerable.
When I
That's a
was
good point.
younger, especially when I was younger, I was very much like, don't go down there. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit like, oh God, like you'll see everything close up, and it's
Yeah.
like, do you know what? I don't know. It's just a bit. I mean, now God, I couldn't care less.
You know why that is though, don't you?
it's the patriarchy.
It actually is.
It actually is.
Like we were taught to believe. It genuinely is like everything we can read about. I know I kind of half make a joke about it, but it's like we're conditioned to believe that our vaginas are dirty and that like sex is dirty, and so yeah, we do.
And that we have to
Project
all
that.
have the same vagina.
Yeah, and it can't be, you know,
But just share it.
a little, it can't be a
Who's
little
got a
bit like
vagina
this.
today? Please me, it's my birthday.
It's like a spirit stick.
Have you ever, and again, secret habits, finished yourself off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're having sex with somebody, or you're dating somebody, or you're in a relationship, and you have sex, they haven't finished you off. I know what you're going to say. They haven't finished you off, but they're done. Right? So they go in the shower or something, and they're away. Would you tell them, or would you wait till you go home, or would you wait till? What would you do?
Depends where I'm at in the relationship.
Yeah, same. Because
So,
sometimes
give me some
you
examples.
know, and I think this is going back to the whole, like a female orgasm is a lot more complicated. You know exactly what you need to do,
Yeah.
but trying to communicate that in the moment is really hard.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, sometimes it's just like, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
So what would you do, Laura?
I would tell him, or I would do it while he was still there.
You would just say, right, you're not going to do it, I will.
Well, not in so many words, but I would, yeah.
So you would just say, and what would he do? Would he not be like,
Well, whenever I've done it before, he's really enjoyed it.
so he's just either watched or he's
Yeah,
enjoyed it, or
yeah.
he's joined in?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. That's very sexy.
yeah. Because it's like,
Yeah.
And then
What about you,
often-
Hannah, if you're dating?
If I'm dating, I mean, I'll just wait until they leave, which would be about 5 minutes.
And then you keep
No,
them
I'm
out, and then you just say bye, and you just do it yourself.
No, if they stay and they go to the loo, or sometimes I go, I know it's my house, but will you go and get us a drink? And then the bedside table drawer comes open. Out
Right.
comes the trusty flipping the boy.
The toy.
Yeah. 30 seconds done.
And so literally you just like, right, cool, done, say bye.
Yeah.
And you just do it in secret.
Yeah. But I wouldn't like go lengths for it to be a secret.
I've done that before.
Have you?
I've been like, oh, he's going to go in the shower or something now. So I'm just going to like get the
Yeah.
trusty toy out, whatever it might be. Quick, done.
Yeah.
And then it's like, put it away.
Mhm.
You'll never know.
Job's a good one. We're all happy now. I'm not going to have a face on anymore.
So if you had sex and you didn't have an orgasm, would you be fuming?
No,
Nah.
Would you be frustrated?
not all the time.
Depends if they were like close to, but then did that mad thing of like
Stopping.
don't stop, and then they changed direction,
or just stop.
Oh yeah, or stop.
Like,
Like
what the
why?
fuck?
And
Like,
you
why did you
literally-
stop?
You're literally staring into the eye of the big O. Do you know what I mean?
And you're like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Then that would frustrate us.
Yeah.
But if I was like,
But why
not
do they
really
think
anywhere
we're
near
saying
you.
don't stop? Like it's not
But
a reflex, it's a command.
I don't even think you should have to say don't stop. I don't even think you should have to say that.
Yeah, it should be pretty.
Yeah, it should be.
If
pretty
you're
obvious.
enjoying yourself and you're making the right communicative signals,
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
then
true.
then why
on
would
earth
you
wanna
stop?
stop? Yeah,
Yeah.
Why would you stop till she's done?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Unless you like.
But does that happen a lot to you?
What that the
Just stop.
No, it doesn't. Not to me.
It's been a while because I haven't had sex all this year.
All of
Babe, it's- I was going to say, babe, it's only-
23 days or something.
It's 25. It's not. I feel like really shit because I know there's some people that listen to this. But I've never really gotten that
There.
close that it was frustrating. Not everyone. Some people, do the job. Some people do not.
Yeah.
Just putting that in there as a little crash lander.
Moving on. Somebody said
Quickly.
Somebody said perfume everywhere. No, I know what they mean. What they're doing is when they put the perfume on, they're doing the perfume thing where they go
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one for the boys.
one for the body. So you basically spray everywhere and then you just give a little spray on your necks.
Yeah.
Why do we do that?
Just nice, isn't it?
It's just nice. It's always nice to smell
Continuity.
Same smell all the way down.
Nice. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I'd probably put it like on me inner thighs though instead of me pants.
Oh, there you go. Secret habits of women. There was a lot of this. Cyberstalk.
Oh,
Checking your ex's socials. Stalking your ex-boyfriends. Everybody came up with different ways to say, basically, that without fail, we cyberstalk. There was a lot of cyberstalk on the ex-boyfriends, even though they don't like them anymore.
It's just curiosity, isn't it?
I think it becomes a competition for some people.
It's
It's like, I'm doing better than you, so back off.
So do men do this? This is my question. Do men cyberstalk their ex-girlfriends? I would love to know.
I don't know.
Maybe not as often, or as it's maybe not as like, it wouldn't be a thought that they would, like if you're sitting on a Friday night and
They wouldn't purposely set out to do it.
But if the opportunity arose or they were reminded of something, then I think maybe they would.
So it, like some girls are sat on a Friday night having a glass of wine by themselves, whatever, and they go, I'm just going to check on his Instagram.
I have a routine.
You have a routine?
No, you
You have a
I
routine?
have a routine of all the ones that I check on.
Like in line? Like
yeah,
the same?
chronologically normally.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Wow.
Some of them because I really love them still in
Yeah.
a platonic way, and I want to say that they're doing all right, but we might not speak anymore.
Yeah.
Some of them because I fucking hate the guts.
Wow.
Some of them, it's just a curiosity
Curiosity thing.
Yeah, for how they're getting on and what's happening. But like, I wouldn't have the sort of relationship with them to speak to them about it. Like, I don't stalk. I'm still in touch with a couple of my exes, and I don't stalk them because
Yeah, the ones that you're in touch with.
I speak to them. So
Yeah.
it's not necessary.
Yeah, I want to know if men do this. Really want to know. Because
I would like to know, actually.
is it fair to say that there's a lot of females out there that do?
Yeah.
I think so. Even like happily married or with kids or whatever. I think there's
Totally
always
happy
that.
in your relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
So what would happen if you're in a relationship, right? So Laurie, you're in a relationship. You go to Chris's phone. You see that he's gone on Instagram and the history says that he's been on his ex-girlfriend's profiles.
Oh.
Having a cyberstalk.
Oh, I don't know. I'd
Would
be
you
like,
be pissed? Would you be quite curious? Would you be like, why?
I would ask why, because I'd be like, out of interest, why did you? And if he said just out of curiosity, I wouldn't be like, I would moon about it,
Yeah.
but I'd be like, we've all been there.
Because
Just out of-
I wouldn't be very pleased about it.
I don't know.
Nah.
Goes back to the thing.
Because I'm a bit like, why are you thinking of them? Why is it in your brain?
But why are you on the phone?
Yeah, why you're on their phone?
Why are you on their phone?
Oh no, I wouldn't know. Like I know what you mean.
Right,
like,
right,
why-
hypothetically.
No,
Like,
if it just I don't know if
it like pops up or
if
something.
they're showing you something and they go
To
Yeah,
say,
like
oh
when they
and
type it in,
you
and
type it in and it
name
comes up,
yeah.
like and,
Yeah.
and you go, whoa, hang on, what's that? Why is
delete your
your
history?
why is your ex's profile? Why have you been looking at that?
I think it's important to remember, depending on the sort of nature of the relationship and how it ended. Some end just out of, a mutual sort of grown apart.
Some
and
people
whatever.
don't get closure.
Some people don't get closure, and but I think it's important to remember that at one point you shared your life with this person. So
Yeah, totally.
It
There
goes
is
back
a
to
curiosity
when
there.
we were talking about the whole ghosting thing of going totally silent, and when you break up with someone, it's quite a painful process. It's
is.
called ambiguous. It's an ambiguous death. It's when you grieve for someone in the same way you would if they died, but they haven't died. So it's like.
We've all done that, I think.
Yeah, I
in
think
one way
it's
or the
quite
other.
a human thing to do. You, regardless of where you're in your life now, that bond that you've had with that person, there'll always be echoes of it throughout your life
Yeah,
because
you
at one
can't-
point
yeah.
it's changed who you are with your experience. So I think taking people to task for it instead of just like having a conversation with them.
Which is great. I think we just have to remember that if we are going to sit there and do it, we can't be pissed at the other half for doing
Oh,
it.
no.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I found it really interesting because I thought about it and thought, God, have I done it before? Yeah. Would I be pissed if I found somebody else had done it? Yeah. So then I don't know. It's double standards.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, what do I do now?
But I
do I
think-
stop doing it?
Also, when it gets to
I mean, I
our
haven't done it in
age,
a long
the
time.
chances are that the person you're with has had significant relationships.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to remember that they weren't born the day they met you. Like, they have a past.
So
And
it's
a lot of people have children from past relationships, which I know
Yeah.
makes it slightly different. But to me, it's like, well, like, yeah, it's part of their past. I wasn't there. Like, I don't mind
yeah.
references to exes. I'm not.
if it becomes an issue, And I think you'll know when it becomes an issue because it'll start.
They start
affecting-
liking their pictures and
yeah,
stuff.
or
and
like you know, they start
gorgeous.
communicate. Like maybe they haven't
Hot.
maybe they haven't spoken for a long time, and all of a sudden they get back in touch. That's potentially a little bit. Do you know what I mean? If you're with somebody else, there's things.
That's
to look
another
out
level,
for.
isn't it?
There's loads of different
But I think
variables in
just
it, isn't
checking
there?
in's-
It depends on the ex relationship. If it was purely sex and then all of a sudden start talking again, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, it's a lot of variables, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I went really serious, didn't I?
It did, went very quickly.
Anyway, back to biting off toenails or whatever it was.
Oh, so on that, there was one, actually, I didn't read it out earlier. There was one that she chews her toenails.
I used to when I was a kid, but I don't think I would rate.
She cuts her toenails and then puts it in her mouth and chews.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I know this person quite well.
Does she
Oh, God.
understand the concept of chewing gum?
So the toenails.
Just no.
It's a bit violent.
It's not for me. That
Do you two
one.
have any habits that we haven't mentioned yet?
I've got habits out of anxiety.
That people wouldn't know about, that you wouldn't normally mention?
Yeah.
Go on then.
It's like I did talk to you about it yesterday, I think. It was where if I'm cooking on the hob and it's a gas hob.
Yeah.
And I've got like long sleeves. I roll them up because I'm scared they could catch on fire.
I actually do that a little bit sometimes, yeah. Oh, I'll tie my hair back because I'm worried that my hair's going to fall on fire.
And another thing I posted on my Instagram ages ago, it was like, right, if I took the curtains behind my radiator, are they going to set on fire?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, no. It's like, well, I'm just checking. What? So I have like a lot of anxious habits.
Mine are not anxious habits. I've got a more like a stimming kind of I
do that,
yeah. And Chris can always tell when I'm anxious because I get very
I do
like
a
a
tap
sensory
thing.
thing.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah.
I do a bit of it.
but that's
Someone
it's
who
not
normally
even
knows it,
conscious.
yeah.
It's just like
It just
a
happens.
sensory.
I can be holding someone's hand and be doing it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God.
They just think you give them a little hand massage.
Yeah, they're going to think I'm weird.
Yeah. I can't think of any other ones that we haven't mentioned though.
No, I can't. There will be.
Don't like chew me toenails.
Sure, there's a lot. Did you pick your nose?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really satisfying.
Wait until I get in the car from here.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you do it with a nose ring?
Took a little bit of time. Sometimes I'll spin it round. Well, it's nice. It's not nice, but it is nice. Fuck it. Like sometimes the snot will like go around the nose ring on the inside.
Oh, I bet that's so
Yeah, because
satisfying.
you have to like pull it out.
Nice.
It's lovely.
Wow, like stringy.
Yeah.
It's more satisfying
That's well.
picking your nose when you've been in a heavily air-conned or heated room. 'cause
Yeah,
they go
I will
dry,
say,
crusty.
yeah.
Oh God, I'm
I
going to
love
be
it.
single forever.
Do you know what? Like anyone who says they don't pick the nose, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really.
Him,
No, wait, listen.
behave.
Listen. If, like you say, if you have got something that's like annoyingly hard or crusty or something in there, yes. But it's not a regular, like, especially like if it's not hard and it's stringy in that, no.
Do you have a handkerchief?
I just blow my nose. I just don't. I don't know.
You're missing out, mate.
I just don't. If it's like, we are going to be single forever. Yeah, if it's like easy to get and not going to create a mess.
Cause a problem.
Yeah.
Create a mess.
Yeah.
But
What do you
What,
do
have you
with
been
it? What do you do with it when it's all stringy and like?
Stick it in a tissue.
yeah.
Sometimes I wipe it on the car seat. No, I'm joking. I don't. That was just for pure comedic effect because I'm using my mum and dad's car at the minute.
Oh,
No, I don't.
Lisa. I'm
No,
so
I don't.
sorry.
No,
I
what do you
don't- I
do with
wouldn't
your
do
stringy
that.
bogies?
Just like, I don't know, like
What do you do with them?
So
do you,
like
do you roll them in a
yeah,
ball?
roll
them
it and then flick it.
I don't know why it makes us feel a bit ill.
It's only
No
dust.
idea. You have a child? Does she have
know.
that snot all the time?
Oh God, I pick her bogies all the time. Not
So-
if, again
so
if
you
it's
do
stringy.
pick bogies.
Not if it's stringy, I'll wipe it.
Right,
If there's
right.
one there that
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
get,
yeah.
I'll just grab it.
Yeah.
She's
Right.
like, get off, mummy.
Little bat in the cave.
Yeah. If it's just there and it's like, all right, I can grab that.
Yeah.
But if it's remotely like,
Yeah, if you're poorly and it's like all like then
It's
you
very
know.
specific, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I don't really
Different
get
kinds of snot.
poorly like colds. So I was thinking about this the other day because one of my fucking bugbears with Chris is that he uses tissues and leaves them in the pockets of his trousers. So I go to wash said trousers and it goes all over the washing machine. But I was thinking, I never blow my nose.
I don't, because we don't have to. Because we're doing a daily cleaner.
Never ever.
So
blow my nose.
is there a stand? Do you like wake up and do it? Is there like a stand? Do you do it while you're brushing your teeth? Like, is it a habit?
That'd be very difficult.
It would, wouldn't you? Like, no.
I don't know.
I like to do it when I'm on the toilet
Yeah.
because it's like it just let's get it all out.
Yeah.
Situation.
Top and tail.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like a real routine thing.
Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. I normally tell because my nose feels a bit
Yeah, because you like
full. Not full. Full was the wrong word.
That's
Full
what
was
I
the
mean.
wrong
Like if you can
word.
feel a bit of a sharp thing or something, like, do you know what I mean?
they're the best ones.
Well,
I know what you mean.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
do you know-
yeah.
then I'm a bit like, oh, I need to get that out.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's not. I don't just like. It's not a regular habit.
Right.
oh yeah, it is for me. I love picking my nose.
Do you?
Yeah.
But what do you do with it?
I've just told you. Roll it up, flick it, wipe it somewhere.
Have a or if you know you're going to have a pee, get a bit of kitchen roll.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Do you wash your hands after you've picked your nose?
No.
No.
Oh wow! So there was once a study done. I did say this study. There was once a study done, and they did a study. I'll start again. They once did a study, and they took bogies and tested them, right, and checked what else was on the bogies, and there was fecal matter.
Right.
Well, yeah, because you've
Because
probably
you've been sniffing your own farts.
yeah, the same dirty bastards probably picked their ass, sniffed their finger, then picked their nose.
Oh no!
So it's just a circle of shit, basically.
It's good for your immune system, I'd imagine.
Why do you think I'm never poorly?
Eating shit-covered bogies.
Yeah.
I know we're all for like telling the world what like is straight to the point, but
I think we've gone too far.
screwed
to be
ourselves on
honest.
this
I
hand.
think
Yeah.
we've gone way too far.
way too far.
So I will be hibernating from
I don't
tomorrow.
know if anyone's ever going to find us attractive again after this episode.
I mean, to be honest,
we have each other.
fuck them. Well, me and you
If,
was
that,
just...
if people are thinking,
Yeah.
if people are looking at you and thinking, oh, she picks her nose, is that really somebody you want to be with?
Nah.
Because they're obviously an absolute pussy.
I
but
want
the
someone to
thought
pick
of-
my nose for me.
Oh my god, no, absolutely not.
Chris has done not picked it for us, but you know when somebody goes like that, and as if it's a bit of skin and it was actually a snot, and he's like, oh, fucking marvelous.
Actually,
I mean, he shaves me funny. doesn't he?
Yeah,
It shows me funny.
Yeah.
This has been interesting. We have screwed ourselves probably all in the name of a good laugh, I guess, and telling the sheer truth,
Yep.
which is what we do here.
The truth will out.
Just another group chat. I think we've gone too far. Let us know what you think of this episode.
Please don't.
I know. We don't need your judgment, if I'm honest.
We've enjoyed ourselves. We're on TikTok. Just another group chat on TikTok.
Yes.
Get yourselves on there. Watch our little snippets. Give us some comments. This is where you can give us all your feedback. Let us know what you think of our episodes. Please engage with us. It's really fun. And do you know what? We have a good laugh responding to the comments as well.
Yeah.
So
But be nice, because I keep getting trolled.
I know, yeah.
Call
Do you know
us Billie Eilish from Wish.
that creased me up?
See, I
That
love, do you
did
know what?
crease me up. I liked your response, basically.
Okay. I did laugh.
Hannah basically responded saying this made us laugh more than it offended us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Because it's like,
brilliant.
that's the thought going into that trolling. Like, it's not, it just being rude.
Personally,
And
if
how
someone
old
called
was
me
she?
Billie
21 or
Eilish from
something?
I'd be out of the
Exactly.
mood.
No, she's like 19 or something.
She's like
She's
20.
only a bit bare.
34 tomorrow.
Hey, doing good.
There you
Billie
go.
Eilish from Wish.
My birthday tomorrow, guys. Billie Eilish from Wish.
So yeah, we will see you next week on Just Another Group Chat.